Thursday, August 4th, 2007, a dream vanished from sight.
Right now they're trying to get their anchor straight. They're going to deploy the anchor and actually drag the vessel in with the anchor deployed. And then once they get where they want it, they'll cut loose to the tow.
The research vessel Jane Yarn, a 63-foot-long former U.S. Navy vessel used for research for close to a decade off the Georgia coast, slipped unceremoniously beneath the waves. The Yarn's nose pointed straight into the air as the ship slid slowly backward, taking with her the memories of countless voyages to the underwater wonderland known as Gray's Reef. Settling into the watery depths where she will remain for the rest of time, the Yarn was swallowed by a shroud of green ocean. She sat upright, as if ready to face this new challenge. But no one stood inside the wheelhouse, and no researchers worked in the lab on the stern. Strangely, though, those closest to the story say this is exactly what the ship's namesake would have wanted. Jane worked on many projects for President Carter's administration during her 3.5 years in the nation's capital, but it was the courage she mustered in the final days of Carter's term that had the most lasting effect. At the height of the Iran hostage crisis and the fallout from the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, Jane walked right into the Oval Office and insisted that President Carter sign an order creating 3 National Marine Sanctuaries, or underwater national parks. Some might say it was a gutsy move for this little Southern lady.
Well, I probably looked on it as a welcome vacation from dealing with the Soviet Union and dealing with the Iranians and dealing with other problems that I had on my plate, because it was Jane, and I had great respect for her judgment. So it was an easy, yes, Jane, we'll do it.
The 3 marine sanctuaries Carter created in January 1981 include Gray's Reef, a 17-square-mile patch of ocean floor 17 miles off the Georgia coast, teeming with life of all kinds. Gray's Reef would be managed by NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
The diving can be very enjoyable. It's a very unique site. Diving here, you will see things that are both tropical and colder water or temperate species. It's a long trip to get out to Gray's Reef, but once you're here, the payoff is when you actually get into the water. And I've made a lot of dives in my life, but one thing that always surprises me is that on every dive I see something new.